It was it. Yow.
Yeah.
How's it going, brother?
Good, how are you?
Good. So what are we looking at today? I know you sent it to me. I'm downloading it, but why are we looking at it?
Well, so I got my main to go. So I've been start playing another account, kind of
Uh,
like a for fun or like a just a practice account for other champs. 'Cause I mainly play set only on my main. Anyways, have been playing some actions lately.
I can smell you from here. Holy shit, this pig. Go ahead.
Um, yeah, you can tell from the username. Um, but yeah, I guess nothing really specifically. I guess I just want to go over the game in general,
Sure.
my laning as a range champ, and then I got picked a lot by Nocturne in this game, so I'm not sure. Um, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's something I did wrong, um, as Akshan or like in this game
Mm-hmm.
versus Nocturne in general. Um, but yeah, I guess just go through it. I guess some team fights in the late game or mid late game as well. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. So first things first. Did you consider cleanse this game?
I did not. I go ignite by default.
Okay. So yeah, normally you'd go ignite for sure. Problem is, like, look, they have Nocturne Fear, Morgana Q and R, and then the most important reason here is the Lissandra alt setup, right?
Yeah.
Um, that's why you'll see cleanse against Lissandra most of the time. It's not 150% necessary, but it means like the only reason you wouldn't take it is if you're so comfortable and like avoiding ganks that like you'd be able to read when a gank is coming and be able to, like, the moment you see the hand from her come out, be using your E to avoid it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, because yeah, it's just way too easy to set up ganks if you don't have the cleanse. But we'll
Makes
see.
sense.
Um, okay. All right. So yeah, this champ is definitely you gotta be stomping people with this champ in lane because he just does. Okay, okay, let's see.
He does a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah, here you go. You got it. You got the right
Way
idea.
too much. Yeah, way too much damage said for sure.
Okay, so this was good for the most part. Let me make sure. So one thing you can do though to make this even better. So face tanking her like this is like fine because you have the shield. Like this like you would still win this trade, but you know you can take it a step further. So because your champ, has that like cancel one auto for movement speed thing. What's really like kind of insane about that ability is how you can bait and dodge skill shots with it. So like when you walk up here, you should be like auto cancel it, move this way, whichever way, like preemptive. But you did the double autos, right? Because as you can see, if you did the single auto, 100% you'd be already moving this way, and that it dodge that, and then like you can just go all in. You like there's no stopping you, right? She doesn't have any damage. She doesn't slow you at all. Because this is kind of the issue sometimes with playing champs like this. Is like it can kind of teach you, like your champ will win so hard just from the champ that it can teach you like bad practice, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing to know that your champion is stronger than the enemy champ and to just force a trade because of that. So you still want to do that, but then like that extra step of like first bait out the ability because you know she has to use it. No player here ever would not use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because if you end up getting hit by it anyway, you can do the same thing, but at least attempt to cancel the first auto for the movement speed and dodge it, and then go
Money
in.
well spent.
Because then the trade's even better. Either way, I can't believe you didn't take a tower shot there. I know my character takes a fucking tower shot there. Okay. Okay, so when you're harassing someone under tower, or like looking to, so remember that the tower range is like this, right?
Yep.
So you want to be hovering over here. Because this is the furthest, this is how you get the closest to her without being in tower range. And also, it doesn't put you behind any minions so she can Q, hit minions, and hit you at the same time. Like that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a really important part of playing range champs. Okay. Wait, you missed... Wait, no. Wait, she killed a ward or something? Oh, she got an assist, right? Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. Like we talked about, your champ is kind of bonkers. And like even if your champ wasn't Akshan, let's say you were Lucian, Caitlyn, pretty much any AD range champ. Your job here is to abuse the fuck out of this AP champ until like minimum level 5. Now, the reason why I say level 5 is because mages, right, like they don't have good auto damage, like consistent auto damage. They need their abilities to do most of their damage. And when they don't have many points in their abilities, they don't do much. So like, you know, we look at this, the difference between this at this level and later, it's like crazy, the difference in damage and cooldown. So that means any CS she goes for should be contested in some way. So like right here, this means, because like she literally cannot kill you right now. It's just not possible. She can hit you with Q, W, auto. You won't die because you have a shield and she doesn't do anywhere near enough damage. You could stand still and just Q and just auto her to death. So if that's the case, that's how you know, like this should not be possible right here. You see, like, and I'm going to show you actually, what I'm talking about in let me just, I'm going to show you what your like what your movement or like your positioning and stuff is supposed to look like here, because it's very, very important, especially if you're going to be, you know, nice champ abuser. Fuck, where are my goddamn, how do I go to my own fucking page? Oh, I found it. Okay. Hold on a sec. Alright, let me just find a mid lane game. Oh, this might work perfect. Okay, so here's an example of what I'm talking about. Where's monitor 1? Where the fuck? Okay, just so the chat can see. You can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just a random game I was playing on LeBlanc last night. And this is a common mistake that Yurilo makes all the time, where they position too far away. So now I'm back here right now collecting my CS, right? Now watch how my positioning changes like drastically. Okay, so this kind of positioning where I'm to the side of the wave, but I'm in a position to threaten her. You see this kind of move back and forth like this?
Yep.
You can tell she is feeling my presence there. She is feeling pressure. Like, look, there's a CS here. She is feeling pressure, but she doesn't know what to do because she missed her Q because I baited it, right? So look, so she just dropped that CS. So now let's look at yours. So you, next wave comes, you have the CS. Look at the difference here, right? You're all the way back here. She what is, like, think about what she wants from you. She wants you to be back here in a spot where she can Q and it hits past that and hits you, right?
Yep.
But if you're up in her face, she can't just walk up and Q you because you're going to win that trade. You could kill her here. So this like kind of positioning, you're just giving them exactly what they want. They don't feel any pressure whatsoever. And you need to be able to go in. So after you grab that CS, you can move to here. You can move up to right here. But then it makes them kind of have to choose. Cue the wave to try to get their last hits, or try to trade with you. But they don't know what to do. They don't know the matchup. They don't know who wins what. They're not used to a player standing right in front of their face, you know. And now it doesn't mean go like walk up into her range minion wave, because like, look, you can see again with me, I'm not like literally going past her range minions into her massive wave here, but you're gonna see me continue like that exact same positioning. You see, like I'm constantly, because like it keeps baiting out her Q as well, and I'm trying to bait it out.
Yeah.
So like you can be baiting abilities as well. And then every time she doesn't have an ability, she can't get any CS again. And her Q's an 8-second cooldown. So that's 8 seconds she cannot touch CS without you killing her. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Cool. Let me turn this off, and we're good. All right, now let's keep going. What's that?
Downstairs.
Your hair looks nice.
Really?
What'd you do?
Just blow dried it.
Really?
I feel like it looks weird right here.
No. Doesn't look weird at all.
I'm going downstairs.
Okay. So yeah, because it seems like you keep trying to. Like you really just want to like hit her with Q, which is fine. Of course, like you want to do that, but so I'm gonna show you why it's not landing. So why isn't this Q landing? Why do you think it doesn't land? Other than the fact that you missed, of course.
Well, other than that, I'm not really sure. I don't know.
What's the number one fundamental of laning phase?
Oh, when they go after CS.
All right. So you
And
see,
then yeah.
that's why this is missing.
Gotcha.
If you stand here, don't do anything, and you wait for her to walk up for this, I guarantee you 100% certainty it lands. Because, like,
I can tell you, in my mind. Okay, right now. Okay, this is what I tried to do. I think I was just trying to cheese her by the E and ignite damage, because she's definitely in Q range.
yeah.
So like, I was all in my mind. I was just thinking, if I can land one Q for one stack or one mark
Yeah.
on her for my passive, then my E would just go through auto into her.
Yeah.
I can probably get the Q. But
Yeah.
I guess I was just forcing it too hard,
Well, no.
and then ignoring all the fundamentals. That has to be the problem with this game.
Right, yeah. Like, because, like, all of that was right. Like, yes, if you land one Q, you should put your E here and swing like that, and it will kill her.
Right.
It's just, so that all it comes down to is, okay, I just need to land one Q. How do I land one Q, right?
Yep.
I wait for her to go for last hit, throw Q. That's how simple it actually was.
Right.
But, like, I get it. You're very tunneled on landing it so you can get the kill. You just have to, like, bring yourself back down to, like, the fundamental part of the game, and just wait for it. It'll work every time pretty much. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, this isn't worth it. Waves pushing to her. Oh, my God. Is her passive going to... Wow, that could actually be a huge problem. Wait. Hold on a sec. Wait, is Lissandra actually fucking dog shit? No way this champ's is dog shit. Wait a fucking second. No way this swings away back the other way because the cannon dies. Oh, it was close. Really close. Literally one minion from dying. Holy shit.
Right.
Wow, that's really messed up. Anyway. Yeah, this wasn't worth it for you. And This is just what I'm always talking about with champs like this. You can't let yourself fall into the trap of not playing fundamentally because it's going to hurt you, like, in the long run, big time, right? Okay, so we got that out of the way. Look, you threw that Q either by accident or on purpose as she was going for that last hit. Landed. Easy. Free. That's how easy it is. Yeah, you need to be closer. See, you're very, very far away. You need to get, like, in her face. Auto her. You're AD champ. She's AP. Hit her.
Hit her.
Yes, sir. Hit her. You landed that. You can just E through here if you wanted. You actually don't even have to use your E. That's why this champ's so fucking gross. You don't even have to E. You can just win with autos and use your E to escape ganks, but... Yeah, okay. Definitely a big problem, just, like, seeing how you... Fucking dog shit replay. Seeing how you don't auto them, like, at all. Oh my. Look at this guy go. Nice fucking champ. What is this? Fucking flies from one side of the screen. That's foul. Oh my god, kill her. If you don't turn and kill her, I'm gonna kill you. Tell me you turn and kill her.
I didn't.
Why?
I don't think I did.
Why?
I think I actually went after Malphite.
Why?
No. Yeah, I don't know.
We got plenty of time. Think about it. We'll all wait.
I don't have an answer. Yeah.
Because when you
I'm
get
banned. I'm so banned.
when you get red buff as an AD champ, it's party time.
Mm-hmm.
It means anybody near you is fucked. This Lissandra taking that E right there, she is 150% dead. There is no counterplay.
Right.
Do you believe me when I say that?
I believe you.
Do you see how she's 100% dead?
Yes.
Do you know how many... So if Lissandra hits you with QW, if she hit you with both of these, how many rotations of Q and W do you think she needs to use to kill you at this HP?
So like, at least 3?
Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum 3. Let's see how long that would take. This is 8 seconds. This is 12 seconds. So 3 of these, 40 seconds. Do you see why this is really fucked up?
Yep.
Like the fact that she can survive this when it would take her 40 whole seconds to kill you, minimum. And it would take you how long to kill her? She won't even make it to here before she's dead.
Yeah, you're right.
So as soon as you got this and you saw her little hand, you should have been like, "Oh, please take that." Like, hope she swaps to it. She's level 3, and she's chasing you. She's out of her fucking mind. Oi, oi, oi.
If we go back a few seconds,
Mhm.
like back in that push, will you? Okay, so like we see Lissandra coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Will you just like go after auto her until, I don't know, maybe wait until she flash, then you use your E? Because I feel like one of my problem playing Akshan is a lot of time I E in right away.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And make myself into trouble, or like I just don't have follow up once they dash out or like flash out.
Yeah. That's definitely a big noob trap on Akshan. Like if you don't have like a ton of experience playing with him, or just actually that's a common thing for any champ with mobility, where so like it all depends on what you need to kill that person. So in this scenario here, your E, you don't need it at all to kill her. You can literally just walk up and auto her to death, right?
Right.
So she'll either have to flash away, and like if you try to E her, she roots you in place, right?
Yes.
So instead, yeah, you just auto her, slow her with red buff, and just run her down. She flashes, you E, or you can flash first. Either way, yeah, you don't want to use E at all here, really, until... I mean, you could use E, Like, you could use it like, you could walk this way, auto her a few times while she runs, and then like E here and swing this way. But I mean, even that's overcomplicating it. Like, you could literally just auto her to death. You don't even need this ability in any way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And that's how this is gonna. No matter who this mage is, literally, honestly, no matter who this champ is, if they are level 3, you're level 4 with this much HP, red buff, literally not a single champ in the game can 1v1 you right now, right here, not a single one. So that's how strong you are in this scenario.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Word. Okay, so yeah, definitely a big issue that she survived, and then didn't kill Malphite either. Oi. Hit her with red buff. Oi. Yeah, walk up, auto her. Yes. Do not be afraid to auto them. 'Cause that's why your passive's so fucked up. Yeah, you seem to have this like you seem to really rely on your E to do things. But look, you're not maxing this ability anyway. Like, your damage, like, some of it comes from E, but the main reason Akshan's so disgusting in lane, it's the passive. How you can just walk up, auto people, and outtrade them without having to even use don't even have to use your E, you don't have to land Q. So, like, that's what you need to abuse. When they're going for a last hit, you can try to throw Q, even and like, when you understand how weak a certain champ is at sometimes, like Lissandra is extremely weak right now, or you would be extremely weak. Pretty much any mage would be very weak right now. You can just walk up and auto them. Double auto and then single auto, boom. You get the shield and you win the trade. Because, like, look how little damage your E did right here. See how much it actually did. Okay, I don't even think it did any. But watch how much damage you'll do. Right? So, like, and you could auto her again. Look.
Yeah.
So, like, your E is irrelevant. Your E is basically a escape gank tool or a, like, go in and finish someone tool. Because, yeah, you can just walk in and auto and kill them. So, yeah, that's definitely, if so, like, see, her walking up getting that CS, not allowed. She should never be able to do that. She should have to take damage for it. Same with these. This is like the biggest issue with your gameplay so far, except for letting Lissandra live earlier. That was fucked up. Are you afraid of Lissandra for some reason?
I guess it's just PTSD from playing Zed against her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A part of that, I don't think I really scared of her. But it's just like, because a lot of time when I play Zed against her, I'm not even sure when I'm able to kill her because of her W and her ult. Her ult sometimes it's just like, outglass. Such a counter play. So like a lot of time I'm actually hesitant to going into her face, so to speak.
Okay. So yeah, that you are just having, this is just a transition from Zed to this champ. Yeah, it's Zed would have to respect her in a way, like she can harass him. It's the other way around here. You control this lane at every point. She never wins. Not a single point in the matchup does she win. Mid game or early game, mid game, late game, none of it. You always win. So yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, you have flash killer. Okay. E away. Nice champ. I want to be sick to my fucking stomach. I'm actually gonna be sick. Okay, so look. First of all, just say it with me. Just say it real fast. Just say nice champ.
Nice champ.
Cause nice fucking champ. How disgusting is this champ? Now that we got that out of the way. When this happened, Did you see the Nocturne, or were you just
I
like
did.
okay? So you were just like, okay, I'm gonna try to kill Lissandra.
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe I messed up my E.
Yeah, well, so the
I
E
don't remember.
the E takes a little bit to get used to. So because you have to think of it this way. How do I describe this? So, you know what I need? Handy, trusty, epic pan. Let me get this puppy out. Oh, put it over there. Okay. So, the way you want to think about this champ is like the longer you throw your E, like the rope, the more distance you're going to be able to travel a lot of the time.
Right.
So like right here, you put it like this. The only thing you can do is like, nothing, right? Now, if you did this, then you see like you can swing like that. If you want to go this way, you could swing like that. So like you kind of want to think of it that way. So like you have multiple options. If you're trying to escape, you would have to throw it here, swing that way. If you want to kill her, you could do multiple things really. You could put it here, swing this way. You don't even have to use the E. You could just auto her. But you see what I mean? Like this is like an E that's not going to give you much in a scenario like this because you're right next to the wall.
Yes.
Okay. Because yeah, it barely did anything really. It was a good flash, and then this E was pretty good. I believe you could have made it better. Let me see real fast. Yeah, so like an E like this, again, it's like the further you throw it. So, like you threw it here. So like if you throw it here, you'll literally swing like all the way over to like this fucking side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get that part, but I don't think E actually is that long. Like,
No.
I don't think.
It wouldn't be that long from where you were standing. It's like if it's basically like if you took a step this way. I'm just kind of showing you your options.
Gotcha.
If you didn't know this, right? But if you know that, then that's great. Anyway. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, so biggest issue so far is just understanding like how to lane right now, because yeah, you definitely need to be bodying these fuckers if you're playing this champ. I don't even think you're supposed to put a point into W until like level 9 or something. I could be wrong about that, but if I remember correctly. I mean, I
put 1 at level 4.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it.
I think it's fine, but I know. I mean, I was like playing him. I don't know if you were here for it, but I was playing him a few games, just not leveling W at all to prove a point.
I've heard that. I don't think I've seen that, but I've heard that.
Yeah, because he doesn't. That's why it's like getting points in these is like so much more valuable than this. That like it's fine to take it really, but yeah, that's what a lot of high elo players do, I believe. Okay, hit the tower, hit her, hit him, hit. Oh my, oi. So, this is why, so here you can see why. So let's divide this lane into 2 parts. This part of the lane is to harass them. This part of the lane is to hit the tower. So you will be moving back and forth between the two. When you hit the tower like this, and then when she goes to walk up, like I could show you examples of me doing this, and then I'll move over to here because the tower range, is like that. So if she's here and you try to hit her, this is your max auto range, you're in tower, but this is your max auto range, right? So remember that. Tower hitting zone, hitting the champ zone. Now, it's not completely black and white like that, because there are times where you will could stand here. It depends where they're standing, but that's the general idea.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen it that way.
Don't worry, brother.
Laying into 2 orbs.
That's why you got me.
Yeah.
I teach you the tricks, the secrets. Okay, because yeah, you should never be dying like that. Okay, yep, hit the tower. What are we doing here, I wonder? Surely you're not doing what I'm thinking. What you're doing. This guy. Oi, oi, oi.
Okay, so after I push that wave,
Mm-hmm.
like instead of doing dragon, where should I really be going? Because I feel like I don't have much option.
Okay, yeah. That's
bot lane is back.
Mhm.
Our bot lane is back. Or the wave is pushed. I rarely go to top lane in any of my games. Yeah, so that's why I went to dragon.
Yeah. No, that's a great question. So let's look. So now you just died to Nocturne Lissandra ult, right? So that's not up. Yes, your bot lane, not lane. Your top lane, like there's no play to make anywhere. So what do you think your other option here, other than dragon? What's the other option? Actually, you have 3 options. Basically 2 other ones, other than dragon. What are the 2 other options?
Stay in mid.
And
Just keep pushing mid.
hit the tower, right?
Yeah.
And what's the other option?
Invade.
No, not really, because Nocturne might be able to kill you, but basically recall. You know, that is another option. You could take a recall because you have a recall timer. Let's say you you just got enough gold for something, you could take a recall. But yeah, the main option here is you hit this. She can't stop you. She just ulted. Nocturne can't ult you. You're totally safe, right?
Yeah, I see.
Because like honestly, and like this isn't the worst thing. It's really not the worst thing because this is one of those dragons that there's no risk. It's not like the enemy team's contesting it, so there's no risk. The wave is pushed in mid lane. There's nothing else to do except for mid tower, like hit the mid tower or go for this. So this is fine. I just so you know your other option here, because to you it felt like no options, right?
Yeah.
This is so gross that this champ has this shit. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh lord. Okay, yeah, you guys deserve to die for this one. I'll be real. Okay, so we got a lot of issues here. This play, you got to think of it this way. First off, do you think this gank should work?
It should not, honestly,
Why?
because it's just the fact that I don't know. I don't know if the cannon weight there matters, but I guess like we don't have enough damage. Oh,
Well, think of it this way. Just walk me through how this gank should go. Maokai uses this. Lissandra sees it. What does she do?
she'll E away.
Right. It's that simple, right? That's why this can never work. How are you guys going to lock her down when a extremely telegraphed gank is happening and she can just E to her tower and she has her ult if you guys try to dive her, right?
Right.
It's that simple. And on top of all that, you have a cannon wave here to collect. So this is what we call, in the industry, forcing. When you see your jungler forcing shit, well, actually, it's both your fault because first you are sitting here like this gank is possible. You know, you're showing your jungler that you also want this gank to happen, right?
Right.
When you need to be like you need to understand the game more than these players around you. Otherwise, that's why you're here, right? So, if you understand the game more than they do, you can ping this off and say this won't work. And then you collect your wave.
Okay.
Because, yeah, you just eating in on top of her like this into tower range for her to ult. Where's Nocturne? Alright. Wow. Ooh, close. Unfortunate. So yeah, lots of issues with this. You ignited her when she wasn't even in kill range anymore. You couldn't even hit her with your ult because she could just run back to her tower or just let the minions block. Luckily, Maokai actually fucking queued him off because Nocturne didn't use W fast enough. If you autoed, I think if you autoed earlier, you might have been able to kill him. But either way, none of this is as important as the fact that you guys forced the fuck out of this. And it was a big throw. Now, all that makes sense?
Yep.
Because it's basically like you got to always be thinking how the ganks should play out and if there's ever a chance of them dying anyway. Because if you forcing always goes wrong. So, same exact scenario. They just use Nocturne and Lissandra ult. You can just hit the tower. Because there actually really, like, there really isn't a play. This, you could go here. This is the only play to make really right now. And this is a pretty important thing to understand about mid lane. So if you're looking to make a play because you have, like, you shove the wave, you have a roam timer. You should be looking at which lane is, like, more shoved to the enemy tower. And we can see just by looking at the portraits down here that bot lane's basically even. So the odds of their HP difference, like the odds of the enemy bot lane being killable, yeah, 0. But up here, this guy, easily diveable, easily killable. No mana, no HP. So this is where you would go. I would just hit the tower if I were you. But yeah, doing what you're doing here, just kind of random wandering. This has a small chance. That's cute. This has a small chance of working, but it's really very risky. So like, and like a play like this, it'll almost teach you bad habits if it works. Because this is a play that would get you killed more often than not, because you're making a play on the opposite side of your jungler. So that means the enemy jungler should be down here.
Right.
And we can see.
Yep.
So then the enemy mid follows you.
It didn't go well.
Yeah, right. I can tell you right now this ain't gonna go well. And that's the issue with, like, see, you're roaming to a losing lane. Now losing, like, they could be look, they're winning technically on the scoreboard, but at the moment they're losing. When it comes to the trades in the lane, they're losing. So in scenarios like that, look, see. So like he's this much HP. Look, they're losing hella hard right here. So the odds of a play working down here is so small, and that's on top of the fact that we already said like he's up here, so enemy jungler should be down here. And now it's about to be a party. At least you got one. Yeah, okay, you have an issue with your E for sure. Okay. Yeah, you. So like Eing in here is fine. But like, see, once you got that kill, there's no reason to use E on Morgana here. She hasn't flashed away. She's right next to you.
Right.
So you can either use your E to escape if shit hits the fan, or to kill her if she gets away. But using it like this, look how useless that was.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
So yeah, these are like big fundamentals of mid lane right here. A lot of these things. So yeah, learn a lot here. Okay. Oh, you have your item now? Yeah. Kraken Slayer. She still has ult. Yes. Yeah. Nothing you can do about this. So that's what the cleanse is for. That right there. Now, even if you had cleanse, there's a chance you die. The important thing here is to understand that from these big mistakes you've made, that's why they even have enough golden damage to kill you here like this. This is a totally different scenario if you've been playing this game like properly up till this point, right? They don't have anywhere near these items. The game would just be literally totally different. So this is unfortunate, and this shit happens. But it's very important to understand how much your laning phase actions can affect the game. Okay. So now this game can get a little bit tricky for you. Oh, you went here. Wait, so why did you run to top lane?
I thought there might be a kill for me to pick up.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, so what are your two options here? You have two options.
Push mid, hit the tower.
Mhm.
I would say push mid might be the best play here.
Why?
Because we see Lissandra in bot lane.
Yes, that's the key. That's the key here. That's what lets you know which one of the two options you're supposed to choose. Because what should be happening here, if this player, wasn't dog shit, they would actually just be on the way back to mid lane after recalling. So you pushing this doesn't do that much. Which means in a game where you're kind of behind like this, you can go to here. Because she'll come back to mid and then she'll push this, maybe you'll collect it. But because you can see that she's not on the way back, and she's trying to make a play down here, that makes pushing this way more valuable. Because if she stays any long, like if she actually tries to make this play, you take mid tower for free. Guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like that's what's happening. Look, see? So, like, you're not punishing this grief-ass play from her because you're playing TDM over here. Instead of paying attention, to what the enemy mid laner is doing and how that should have... This is gross, though. I don't even know if you guys can kill him.
I don't think
Nowhere should... Yeah.
No.
You see? So, guaranteed punish here. Gone. Oh?
Yeah.
Griefing? Kill that guy? Okay, now this guy's just fucking griefing. I don't even know what to say about this. Okay. Who knows? Okay, you gotta be careful there. Yeah, and so all this time, look, this is just slow pushing. So yeah, definitely not a good play. Should probably go QSS this game, to be honest. Okay. You should just be pushing mid here. Yeah. She's a free kill. Okay, so, look. Did we see Lissandra at all? Did we see her push mid? We did. Look, we saw Lissandra push mid. Believe it or not, you still easily, win 1v1 versus her. So, we saw her push mid. We saw your Maokai die there. And now, look, we see Nocturne, Morgana. Did you see these? Did you see this on your minimap going down?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So, if you saw this, and then the only other person left to see is Lissandra, and we know she pushed mid. So, you pushing mid here, so there's only two things that could happen. Either Lissandra shows up here, or she shows up here. If she shows up here and does what she just did, where she just waltzes on through like this, look, literally not giving a shit that you're here. She literally just thinks she'll just kill you or something. That will not happen. You will kill her. So again, she's making a big mistake and it's going unpunished. Because you just kind of go to the fight when you need to be thinking the risk and the reward of each. And what the enemy mid is doing and how that takes. Because what should happen here is Lissandra doesn't if Lissandra was stronger than you, then she wouldn't let you push the wave. If she lets you push the wave like this, and if you know you're stronger than her like you should, then you know she either has to come back or she has to go to there. If she takes the wrong route to here, you kill her. If you see her take the long way, then you can move to here because then you can't do anything in mid lane anymore. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is gross. Oh no. Okay. No. 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 No.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I don't really know when to properly use my E.
Yeah. So like, right here, it's like you're level 10. You have your Kraken Slayer, so you have more items than her. You're higher level than her. You have a Blitzcrank with you, right? Like this guy, you don't want to be using your E like this when you want to be saving it for her to like run like if she goes this way, like whichever way she goes, you can use your E to chase her and get more damage. Or so like if you walk up to her and she just tries to stand there and fight you, then you could use your E to hit her and kite towards Blitzcrank. You could put it here and swing around her, whatever. But just Eing in like this, like you're not damaging her first.
No, I did not.
So
Yeah.
the E isn't even targeting her anyway, and like you know how that mechanic works.
Yep.
So this is just a big waste of your, like literally just a waste of your E for no reason.
Yeah. This is...
Like, see, you win just by auto attacking her to death.
Yep.
Because your champ gets double autos for, you know, this fucking mutt Blitzcrank. Where are you going? Why aren't you pushing bot lane?
I think I was going back to mid.
Why?
Autopilot.
Yeah, see, this is a, like, look, Jinx just died. This is a free tower. Who's going to defend it if she just died? Unless Lissandra comes down.
No one. Yeah. No.
Because this is just a bit... Oh my goodness, you can kill her. Ooh, that was really close, actually. So you end up face checking this. Do you have any potions? You little rat. You see, you just popped it now. I want you to see something here. So you just popped it now, meaning it didn't do anything, right? Her last Q killed you here. If you had those potions popped and you're full HP, you can win this.
Right. I see what you mean. Yeah.
That's how like important those potions are.
Yep.
Because you know you're not saving anything by not using them. You know, so yeah. So you should have tried to push bot lane. Whatever happened after that is whatever. But going back to mid lane was never the play. You would recall before you go back to mid lane.
Right.
And that's one of the reasons you do that, to not run into somebody waiting for you. Back to bot lane we go. Okay, so what's unfortunate about this is the one time you like, so this Morgana, you see she doesn't have Hourglass yet, right?
No.
So your job here is to just kill her. Just you can just kill her before she gets this off. Here you could use your E if you wanted to try to kill her faster.
Yeah.
But you don't really have to. You could just sit here and auto attack her to death. But look, you just run. Look how much HP she has. You would have killed her 3 autos. So you wasted all this time running away instead of just like realizing you can just kill her. She's level 8, no Hourglass. If she had Hourglass, it's a little different. So she has no Hourglass. And then you try to use E, and it gets caught by this guy. And then you die for it. So yeah, so like Akshan, you're making him much harder than he actually is, basically. You use your E when you don't need it. You don't just right click people like in lane when they go for CS, or here, just right clicking Morgana to kill her. Mm-hmm. You can see how this is actually much easier than what you're making it, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Shut down. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Because yeah, like at this point in the game, it's not like this is like an easy game or something. Like if you took me and threw me into this game right here, with your gold, in this exact same scenario, I wouldn't be confidently tell you I can carry or anything like that. Nobody could tell you that, because that's not how the game works. High elo players don't get to high elo because they're good at playing from behind. That's not how League works, right? It's how it's playing from even to get ahead, and how you take your gold lead and win. Playing from behind is a small skill that can help in certain games, but it's not anything that's going to carry you.
Yeah.
So yeah, the game's very hard from here, no matter who you are. Especially when they have all this, like when they have cringe ass shit. Like, bro, honestly, even if you're fed, this game is hard. They have cringe ass Malphite, cringe ass Lissandra, cringe ass Nocturne. You literally need QSS to 1v5 if you had to.
I see. Yeah.
So the fact that you're not fed, that makes it so like that 1,300 gold QSS tax is even more painful. So let's see what you end up doing here. You can kill her. Bro!
Yeah, I don't know why I autoed the minion there.
She's definitely like, what the fuck? Like, you're like, hello.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I'm here. And then you eat without queuing. Ah, my heart, my soul.
Grim ass shit again.
Wait, no way your champ's this.
I think I killed her.
No way.
Yep, nice champ.
That's foul. So, okay, this is what I want you to see here. You know, the community has kind of gaslit everybody into saying that, like, Akshan doesn't have the sustained DPS that, like, a normal ADC has. You know, like, he doesn't do that much damage compared to a normal ADC. You didn't hit her for this, like, entire first part. You wasted the E, right, entirely. You jump in against Jinx with lethal tempo, and she's hitting you, like, the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And you still managed to do this to her. Now, she should have killed you, but she clicked the fucking cannon somehow. But that's not the point. The point is, look how much damage you do just by right-clicking. That's what I mean by making it harder for yourself.
Yeah.
You never have to use either. You just walk out and fucking right-click her to death. That's how insane your champ is. Wow, I'm gonna throw up watching this champ. I ain't even gonna lie. I have a bad taste in my mouth. Ugh. Ugh. What happened to chop him off? Anyone know? Ah, this is unfortunate.
Cassette is broken. We all know.
True. You're playing an honest champ. Zed's broken, Akshan's honest, and
Akshan is way more balanced than Zed.
yes, sir. And buff Zoe. Just finish it off. Finish that disgusting sentence off with something even more disgusting. Perfect. Okay, so coming out of base here, why did you run to bot lane?
I want to get the tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do I want you to go to dragon here? Why do I want you to run to your team?
Because Nocturne just used ult,
Okay,
maybe.
that's one reason.
Because bot lane is push, mid lane is kind of push as well. Or I guess I just don't have other options, like better options, because 3 lanes of push kind of.
Well, if you group up with your team and go to dragon, what will happen? A fight will happen, right?
Yes.
Why should you win that fight?
Oh, Lissandra is dead.
Right. So, these are the kind of things you need to be able to recognize. You need to be able to recognize when your team's grouped up for an objective and they have someone dead. And if the enemy team's going to contest that shit, which they will because everyone's, you know, I haven't pumped out enough vaccines for dragon illness yet. So they're all going to go without their mid laner. Let's see if it ends up being a 4v4 here for a bit. Look at this. Look. Look. This fight can already be started. You could go in, you could ping to go in, whatever. Look, nowhere near. And that's it. If you're here and you start this fight, or at least ping your team to go in, or if you guys just start this fight, you win because it's 5v4. Well, you should win. That's the best chance you're going to get. And if you do win, you could get this cringe-ass useless dragon and Baron, and now the game is totally turned and you actually have a chance to win.
I see.
So like, you need to be able to recognize these things and not tunnel vision on stuff that like this towers are relevant compared to a like. Look at this shit. They are griefing. Because this happens all day long in lower elos, because they don't have the map awareness to pay attention to everybody. Look, you guys are winning the fight. Look how hard. Look at this. You guys won the fight without you there. Oh yeah, kill her ass. Wait, where's she going? Nah, no way this guy's serious. No way she just said, I'll just stop and kill this ward. Entire enemy team's there. Ah, fuck it. And she has heal TP? You guys lost this game?
Yeah, we lost. Yeah.
Bro?
I was grieving too much.
True.
Honestly, yeah, I'm being honest. I'm the reason
Hey,
of the loss.
that's okay, because it's good that you grieved it, because now you can bring it to me, and now you can fix all these mistakes, and the game will be 50 times easier.
Yeah.
Just remember, hit them. In laning phase, hit them. That's all.
Hit them.
Your champ will
Yep.
do it for you. Like that. That's how busted he is.
Okay.
There's a reason I complain about him so much. I fucking hate this champ. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good settle. Oh my god, that E makes me sick. Okay. So, I'm going to explain to you something very important for solo queue. Okay, so you go and you push this. They have 2 dead. And then you go and reset. This reset is fine. It's just you have to think, oh god, my teammates might die here. Because I'm not there and they're pushing, right? So, you need to be able to make the call of, like, you need to make it very, what's the word? You need to be able to read if you should die with them or not. Like, actually fight with them or let them die. And, like, there will be certain points in the fight where that, like, where certain things will happen, and that will tell you what you should do, and I'm going to explain. So, get here. As soon as you get here, you should see this right here. Okay, that guy just died. That guy's low HP. So what should you do right now? Now that you see that you got here and this shit just hit the fan, you just got hit with a fucking tactical nuke by Jinx. What should you do here?
Run.
Well, you can do what you can still kill Nocturne and then E away. That's what you should be thinking. Auto him, try to kill him. If you can't kill him, E away. If you can kill him, E away. Either way, you're gonna try to kill him and then E away, right?
Okay. Yep.
But watch what you do. You E on top of him. Look at this. You guys are all clumped up for a fucking... Look, watch this Jinx rocket in slow-mo. I'll let you watch it in slow-mo. Boom. Boom. You could just turn and right-click her if you wanted. But the point was... Because, like, see, this issue with you and the way you use your E keeps coming up. Think of your E as an ability... Okay, this is what I want you to do. Always think of your E as a repositioning tool that also can do damage while doing that, and not as an ability that, like, you need to use to kill people in most scenarios.
Okay.
Now, there are going to be times where you need it, and you'll learn those times. But, like, when someone's just sitting in front of you like that, I wish I had those clips. Shit. Manko, thanks for the raid, brother. How's it going? Just doing some coaching here. Where's Cube? Is Cube here still? Where's Cube? Cube, do you have those clips of that disgusting Akshan gameplay from that one guy? How he uses his E while being like 0 and 10? Let me show you these clips real fast. Okay, we'll wait for Cube. He'll give us this, and I'll show you like the way you're supposed to use your E.
Okay.
I'll show you disgusting. It's some disgusting shit you're about to see. Okay, so let's watch this one first. Wait, do I still have? Can people still see it? Okay, yeah. So you can see this, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
So here's one example of how you can how you use your E to. See, it's like a repositioning tool. But then the damage, you see, it doesn't come from. Actually, okay, it's about to get grosser than that. Just cover your eyes, cause yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, this is the
okay.
champ that we're talking about here. Look.
Yeah.
Nice fucking champ. So, you see how his E was irrelevant when it came to damage that entire time.
I see. Yeah.
It gets worse. Or there's more. Where is it this one? Oh, no, it's this one right here. All right, so check this bad boy out. I want you to notice something. First, look at his score. Fundamental Akshan players. Am I right? They're just too good. Okay. So now watch how he really pay attention to how he uses E here.
Okay.
Do you see how literally none of these are used because he wants to damage them? It's all repositioning, and he damages them on the way.
Yeah, I can see it.
And then it doesn't even stop there, sadly. Sadly, it doesn't stop there. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Yeah, I'm going to throw up. Legitimately. I want to throw up watching shit like that. So, yeah. So this kind of can show you how wrong you're using the E, right? He does not use it in any way to try to kill somebody. It is all only reposition, and it has the extra luxury of damage for whatever fucking reason. Okay. So that was him, and then we have to do this. Now let's just. Yes, sir. One more time in slow-mo.
Oh my god.
We gotta chop him off here. Nice champ abuser.
Nice champ.
Here he goes. Nice. Face first right into the fucking Nocturne and all the Lissandra ice. Perfect. Hello. So, jokes aside, you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool. And that's honestly, we went over a lot of mid lane fundamentals too, but and those are actually going to be the harder parts. The easier parts are going to just be adjusting how you play this champ. You're going to realize damn, I just had to fucking right click them the whole time.
Yep.
Right click them and learn your E angles, because that lets you reposition better.
Yep.
Okay, so wait, let me see. What? Oh, it's actually holy shit, nearly perfect timing. Do you think it's worth it for me to even continue going through this game? I have a good feeling it's going to be literally all the same things. But if you think otherwise, I'm down to keep going.
Can you just look at one more fight?
Of course.
I think, I don't remember when did it happen, but I was kind of sitting behind, just being in this, so that my thought process was, because I got picked so much in this game, my thought process was just I'm just gonna sit behind in this until everybody has started the fight or engage, and then I'll go in. Definitely not this fight.
Bro, you're I figured I'd just sit behind in Viz because I got picked so much this game. Literally, as you're saying that, you are swinging into the enemy base 1v5 and under tower. Oh my god, that was funny.
Not this fight.
Yeah, I know. It was just funny timing.
It happened somewhere in the mid lane inhibitor.
Wait, you guys got Baron?
Blue team double kill.
Alright, what do you have? Yeah, you definitely need QSS this game. Yesterday. So it's probably not this one either.
No, not the dragon fight. It happened somewhere.
Wait, how do you
this
guys
might be
lose?
the one. This might be the one, actually.
Wait, how'd you guys lose? You could just end the game here. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Is this the fight right here?
Yeah. Yep. That's the one.
Wait, how do you lose? The game's over though. Is Lysandra gonna piss Smurf 1v5?
I think she did.
Team double kill.
Oh no, you eat into everybody.
Yeah, she did. But yeah, I think the dragon fight was actually a fight I wanted to see. That was the one that I was kind of like just sitting behind in this.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I was wondering what you were doing that fight. Okay. So this is what you got to understand. Just because you've died a lot in a game doesn't mean it's time to sit back and chill. Like, own it, run it the fuck down. Like, but look at what we just saw. That 0-8 Akshan. 0-8 and 0. No kills, no assists. Just think, I might be running it, but McBaze has definitely ran it harder than this. So we can keep going. Like, we can go further.
Good to know.
But so like in a fight like this, your positioning wasn't bad or anything. It's mainly like eating cooldowns. You're just a little bit too far. Like being in stealth here doesn't really matter that much because you're basically an ADC. Like stealth is better for like maneuvering around the map. I mean, being in stealth so you can like have a good opener isn't like appear in a random spot where they can't see you is like fine. But in a situation like this, they have to come through the choke. So, like, you see how Varus is just sitting here in the choke, hitting them? That's, like, what you could be doing. Just you don't want to be right on top of him in case Malphite ults, basically. So, I'll tell you when you could have just went in. Like, right here, you should already be way up here. You should be walking forward, getting ready to kill as soon as shit hits the fan. Nocturne ult, Malphite ult, whatever it is. Because, like, see, like, Malphite just ulted and you're still AFK. Because, like, if Malphite ults like that, that's one of the biggest threats to you.
Yeah.
And if Nocturne ults you here, like, you guys are all here. Which is, I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. And say, you're, you know, we already know now how bad this is, right? Like, now we know you're just going to sit here and right-click next time.
Yes.
But, yeah, so you should have just been ready to... You need to be closer, so the moment Malphite ulted in, you could just kill him with your team. But yeah, that was basically it.
Yeah.
We went over pretty much everything you'll ever need for this champ.
Just hit him. Yep.
Yeah, just hit them. Like, as you can see, look, your ult was irrelevant. Your W is irrelevant. It's literally just how you use your right clicks with Q and E. That's why the champ's so fucked up.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think the ult is useful at all. I mean, I could... Obviously, I don't know this champ enough to say that, but, like, the ult is just... I feel like... Yeah, I don't know.
It's a little weird. It's a little bit weird of an ult. It's not useless or anything, though. Like, especially when you're snowballing, this shit does, like, insane damage. It's just like I've died from like nearly half HP from this shit. So it'll take, this will be just like, this is the thing. This is why this champ's so fucked up. Like, you don't need to master your ult in any way. You don't need to master how you use your W. You don't even have to think about the fact that it has a revive on it. Literally, you don't even have to think about it. It'll just happen. And all you have to focus on is how you lane with your right clicks and your passive. And then how you reposition with E in fights. That's it. That's how you play this champ.
Gotcha.
Everything makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Any questions on anything?
Very helpful. No,
Okay.
I think I'm good.
Good luck, you pig. I'm just kidding, of course.
I deserve that.
No. Riot. It's always Riot to blame. Don't worry. But yeah. Good luck. I will see you when you get your next session or whatever, wherever I see you.
That's good.
Sound
Thank
good?
you.
All right, man. Peace.
Bye.